What is up, everybody? We are finally back with another video after such a long time. Not sure how many of you guys are actually wanting to buy these cleats, but they look super cool and I've been wanting to get these for a while. Really quick, there's a tag, Nike Tiempo Legend 9. So really quick about the box. So as you guys can see, it's missing the top. This is because I did not get these online. I actually bought these at a Nike clearance store that we have in a mall near me. So apparently those stores sell everything like super discounted. As you can tell right here, I bought these for $60. So I mean, compared to what, like $230, which is the retail price, this was an offer I could not refuse. So I mean, if you guys have a clearance store near you guys, definitely go and check it out. They have some insane discounts on some insane cleats. The only thing I'm hoping for now is that they don't fall apart when I put these puppies on. So I mean, yeah, that's the box, that's the cleat, and we're just gonna go ahead and get straight into the video. I want to keep it short and simple this time around, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the cleats out the box. And as always, we're gonna start with the string bag that is included. Nothing special, just a regular string book bag with Tiempo logo and colorway to match the cleats. So that's the bag. And here we have the actual cleats. They look super cool. I've been wanting to get these for so freaking long, man, but every time I tried to order them, they were either on back order or they were out of stock, and they were like 2 months away from even getting a shipment or whatever. So I mean, it took me a really long time to get these, and I'm super lucky I did find them at that Nike clearance store for that insane discount, because I was just about to order these as well. But we're gonna go ahead and get started and get straight into the upper. So the good thing about these Tiempos is that they come with a kangaroo leather upper. So this is not synthetic, it's not, you know, fly knit, none of that. It's kangaroo leather. And the really special thing about this model in general is the fact that most of the upper is kangaroo leather all the way back to here. This cutoff right here, from here back, it's synthetic, but this right here is all kangaroo leather, which is super nice. You know, you get a really nice soft touch with a leather boot. So it was really nice of them to add so much leather. Right here where the Nike is, there is a cutout in the leather to put the Nike swoosh in, but apparently this is to add structure and integrity to the whole boot. So you know, that way you don't have any weird movements when you're doing lateral movements and cuts on the field. So that's really nice of them to add that in there. And then the rest of the boot is a synthetic around the heel. So I mean, 98% of the time, unless you do like a crazy amount of back heels, you are gonna be, you know, touching with leather, which is always super nice. The shape of the boot looks really good. It does look a bit wider than your normal boot, like a Superfly or something. So this probably will fit a lot more people, which is really nice. You guys can see all these like bumps in the boot. Those are memory foam pads that Nike put into the upper, kind of to just cushion the impact where you're going to be controlling the ball. So when you take a medial touch, you know, you're going to have this memory foam pad to kind of cushion it and help you with the touch. It also has a small dimpling effect right there on all of these pads, I guess to give you a little bit of extra grip. But honestly, I don't really think that stuff is really going to help you. Your touch is something you have to practice, and you know, if you don't practice it, then you're really never going to get better at it. So that's the upper. Moving on to the tongue, it looks like it could be a regular tongue, but it's actually not. Let me get these laces out the way. It is still a one-piece upper, which I like. As you can see, it's, you know, sewn into the upper, which is really nice. But it does look like it could be its own standard tongue, but it's not. You can see right there, it is elasticated. It's like this elastic, really soft mesh. It does feel pretty comfortable, I'm not gonna lie. So that's nice. It should make it a little bit easier to get them on your foot without much of a struggle. You got a Nike sign, you got the Tiempo logo, Tiempo around the side. The Nike swoosh is really nice, and if you really look at the swoosh, it says, I think, Nike football all inside of there in different languages. So just a nice little touch. The synthetic feels really weird. I don't really know what to say about it. It feels like it's kind of soft, almost nubucky, if that makes any sense. There you have the inside of the boot. No heel pillows in the Tiempos, which is fine. It's kind of like just a nice little synthetic with perforations throughout. And you can see inside the boot. Nothing much going on. That's the really good thing about Tiempos. They're a really classic and simple boot, specifically this model right here. So really quick, I'm gonna show you guys the insole. And here's the insole. It's just a regular Nike Tiempo insole with Nike grip, perforations all throughout. Really thin, you know, flimsy. You got the yellow foam at the bottom, the perforations that go all the way through, and the blue pour-on inserts that are really nice. So that's the insole. Nothing special. Same old. I love Tiempos. If you haven't had a pair of Tiempos, I definitely recommend you guys go out and try a pair. You know, they're really nice. You got a little Nike symbol in there. Just a very classic boot. And I mean, these are really super light. So, you know, they might look a little bulky and heavy, but they are not by any means. So now finally moving on to the sole plate. So it's a pretty classic sole plate. It looks like a regular Tiempo sole plate. They did add a stiffener bar in the middle right here just to add a little bit of tension while you're running, which is pretty good. You know, it's not a speed boot, so it doesn't really have like a flick back. It did look fast, but nothing compared to like any speed boot like a Superfly. Moving on to the studs in the back, you see you have 4 bladed studs. Going forward, you got Chronicle studs all the way to the front with a couple of bladed studs right here. I guess these would be, you know, to help you with the push off when you take off on your toes for a sprint. And you got your stability stud right here in the middle. So overall, a really nice sole plate. Looks very classic. You know, you got a lot of these Chronicle studs, you know, to be able to do a lot of rotational movement on the field. So I mean, overall, it's just such a really simple boot that looks super nice. They have some insane colorways. Hopefully the stock is doing a little bit better right now. I remember when I was trying to order these, it was pretty bad. So I mean, overall, it's just a really nice boot. I definitely love it. Kangaroo leather is always really nice. It is really soft. You know, you can see how it kind of just like is cracking and all that. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the on-feet portion and see how these things fit and how I like them. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, everybody, here we are with the on-feet portion. And I do have to say, it is a little weird putting these on because as you guys can see, the tongue is literally, it's like it's not even there almost, so you can't really like pull on it like a regular tongue. So I mean, it is a little awkward putting them on the first time, but once you get the first one on, then it's kind of pretty easy after that. So the boot is actually kind of wide. I mean, you could probably see it in the video. It does look pretty wide. So they are super comfortable, especially with these Nike socks that I'm wearing. You know, they have that extra cushioning, so it does feel really good. But I mean, they are a little wide, so these are going to be able to fit a lot more people than like a speed boot or something. But they are super comfortable. I can't lie, I'm really excited to go play in these. I mean, you got a good bend to them, you know, pretty flexible sole plate. They are definitely really comfortable. I like how the tongue doesn't have a pull tab on it. It just gives it a really clean look across the top. Overall, just from the feel, I really enjoy these boots. Just from right now, I would recommend you guys to get a pair. Definitely go true to size on these things because I mean, my toe is right there, and like I said, they are a little bit wider, so if you go too big, they might not fit you. You have me moving around all over the place. But I mean, other than that, I really do enjoy these boots. They feel really good, super comfortable. I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's just, they're pretty comfortable. They feel like they're gonna have very little to no braking time. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move on to my final thoughts and yeah, see if I recommend these boots or not. All right, guys, so here we are with my final thoughts on the boots. As you guys heard in the on-feet portion, these things are super comfortable. I really do like them. They are pretty wide, like I said, so they are gonna fit a lot more people. Unless you have like super skinny feet, then they might feel a little bit loose, but I mean, I don't really think that's gonna happen. So honestly, I do recommend these boots, man. You guys really should go out and get a pair, especially if you've never had Tiempos. This is definitely a really good one to go out there and try your first Tiempo. You know, Tiempo is such a classic boot. Yeah, it's timeless. I've had a few pair of these back in my day. But I mean, yeah, definitely recommend you guys to get a pair of these. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to let me know with a like or a comment. And as always, thank you guys for watching.